our words, President Trump is going to go down for me as the best president in American history. Y'all got to stop falling. You ever seen the movie Beverly Hills Cop with Eddie Murphy? Y'all got to stop falling for the banana in the tailpipe. You know, in the movie, Eddie Murphy put the banana in the tailpipes in the cop's car to break the car down so the car can drive. Y'all got to stop falling for the military mind games. Stop believing everything that you see and everything that you hear. Let me take y'all through memory lane, right? In America, before this flu, this form of pneumonia, this flu, started being unleashed all over us. Before, the knee on the neck, an old boy that had his knee on his neck with the China man and the white man and the black man, he had the knee on his neck. Remember, y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't even want to say his name. You know, the military mind games, right? Every other country was going through an uprise, protesting, rioting. 2019 before. But Americans in America, I can't speak for nobody else, but I know Black America, hitting the strip clubs, hitting the clubs, doing what you did best, on the block party, and everybody just enjoying life. Weathering the storm, no matter what we went through. As Black people, we have this thing where we just make the best of our pain. We celebrate through the poverty and the pain, just like the same days when we was back on the old school form of the plantation. We danced, we sang, we learned how to cook that swine with the best seasoning. We made the best out of the best. We wasn't going through none of all of this. But as time went along, matter of fact, let me go back a little bit further to 2019. Understand something. From the early 90s, even before that, there's always been our military, the American Army, fighting a war. Whether it was the war 9/11, Afghanistan, the Taliban. We was fighting Iraq. It's just everybody. It was always wars and rumors of wars. It was always a war. And every time we turned around, there was a president promising to bring back our military. Dudes even took Gaddafi and rocked his snot box. They put the images of his dead body on TV. They bodied him. They showed his body on TV. Saddam Hussein, they chased him into a hole. This is the president. Bodied him. Rocked his noodles. Hung him. Put him on the internet like it was nothing. They pretty much established world domination all over the globe. Then we get to 2019. There's nobody else to conquer but you, soldier boy. So now as we sat back and we watched every other nation start protesting and beefing for whatever issues that they had going on in their country. Over here in America, we was party and bullshit and party. We was living our best life even through poverty. Even through our kids getting rocked in the streets by the whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the pope. We was still living our best life. We ain't care. It ain't all about us. But then they unleashed this form of flu. Blamed it on the Wuhan, the Chinaman. Alright, cool. Some say it's the Chinaman, some say it's Fauci. All the black people in the house, most of us was chilling out, trying to figure out, alright, Is it real? Is it fake? We paying attention. That started dying down. Guess it wasn't moving fast enough. Next thing you know, we see images all over TV. The black man on the floor with his knee on his neck. And the Chinaman standing there while his brother-in-law put the knee on the neck of his co-worker from the club. Who wrote this script? Like, really? Who wrote this script? So now, boom, all across America, you see the uprising, the uproar of Black Lives Matter. Tamika Mallory, all over the news, with a beautiful angelic voice. If they want to burn AutoZone and Target, let it burn. She just basically told the youth of Black America to burn down Black America. And they did. They did it. And didn't go to jail. Hold up. Wait. She actually gave the hit on the news and didn't go to jail. The feds didn't come get her. The DEA didn't come get her. And those kids did exactly what she asked to do. No repercussions. In the same news, she sat up there screaming. Hold up. We go out there to peacefully protest. And who creeps in? Antifa sabotaged the whole march. Got him! So now, we moving right along. We see these Trump supporters marching to the Capitol building. And they doing their thing. They rising up, going up to the steps, looking at their cousins, the same officers that let them pass. This is their family members. Some of them. Family ain't going to war with family. They might argue and fight, so they let some of them pass. But the reality of it is the ones that stormed that building, that Capitol building, and went amok was Antifa. It wasn't even the Trump supporters. It was Antifa. But y'all want to sit up there and make it seem like Trump actually sent the goons out to destroy the Capitol. No, it wasn't Trump. It was Antifa. Who's backing Antifa? George Soros. Who's backing Antifa? Black Lives Matter. They the same gang. I wasn't paying attention to this circus. What do I think about how they crashed the Capitol building? It reminded me of the days of being in elementary school, right? I was cracking up when I started seeing the footage. I was cracking up. It reminds me of when you in elementary school and you know you got a substitute teacher. Your regular teacher ain't having it. The substitute teachers in the classroom and anything goes. So I watched Antifa mob through the Capitol building, tearing stuff up. And I just felt like a kid in the classroom laughing like, tear the classroom up until the teacher come. I thought it was funny. I sit back and I see all the people on my Facebook page sitting up there crying. Cry me a river. Oh, y'all wouldn't let black people do that. No, the truth of the matter is that's a lie. Because under these riots, remember, it's starting with the last one, with the dude that knocked his mom and father out. Y'all said he was slow to justify the fact that he chased the police with a knife and they popped him. And I was laughing when they popped him too. Like, I laughed. I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny. Because anybody that put their hands on their mother, knocked their father out, I heard the audio. The sister called the police. My brother's beating on my mother, and he knocked my father out, or my father passed out, but he's out. And my brother's responsible. And y'all went full all through America again. Just any excuse. When the puppet master dangled his fingers, y'all went doing what the puppet master wanted y'all to do. And now y'all gonna act like y'all didn't get away with tearing the whole Fordham Road down, breaking into the bank, robbing the bank, breaking into the jewelry store, robbing the jewelry store, breaking into the pharmacies, taking all of the people's medicines that the sick people in the Bronx couldn't get their medicine for weeks. Oh, y'all gonna act like y'all didn't do all that to get away with all that? Y'all really gonna act like black people didn't get away with more stuff than that Capitol building? Y'all really gonna act like that on Facebook? Y'all really gonna be that biased? Right. I know. And y'all leaving out the fact that there was a white woman inside that Capitol that she got a snot box rock. They said they hit her in the head with the headshot. Bam! Now she R.I.P. R.I.P. They laid her out. I ain't saying nothing about that. I sat back and watched black people on Florida Road hitting. Y'all, I'm like, hold up, how you got they hit the police officer with a computer screen and laid him out. Other police just ran because they had an order from Soros and his crew and the higher ups to stand down. They did not retaliate. Police was getting beat up. And y'all acting like we didn't get away with nothing during these rioting protests. Stop it. Don't let them fool ya. Oh no, don't let them fool you. You're not fooling me. I seen all this. I was in the street stopping kids from going up in stores, stealing and looting. I stopped them. But I gotta play the footage for y'all, something that y'all already seen it. It's like, what world are we living in? I'm sitting up seeing all the Facebook posts. Yeah, cause they wouldn't let us get away with that. No, we got away with it all over. I sat back and watched. When have you ever seen? You see Black Lives Matter, Tamika Mallory, my son, get on the plane, get escorted by the police to the police house who caught the body. And while they at the police officer's house, the precinct is burning down. They burned down the precinct. Got away with it. They got away with it. Where we looking? We're seeing how we missing out on all this illusion, all this distraction, all these military mind games that's going on. It's like a TV show going on in real life, and y'all just so caught up in the matrix. Y'all caught up. Donald Trump is going to go out as the greatest president ever. Mr. I'm fighting to give you $2,000 for your stimulus check. They trying to give you $600, not even enough. That's less than welfare. Donald Trump had everybody in the hood claiming business loans. Dudes is running around with $100,000 in their pocket, claiming business loans and don't even have a business. He giving you the politicians in Congress money. Why you think everybody mad? Donald Trump made sure everybody got, oh, you wasn't working? If you wasn't working during COVID, and you missed out on this, if you wasn't working during COVID, you could apply for unemployment because COVID was the reason why you wasn't working. You had to stay at home. So they was giving out from the beginning of COVID to up to that time, people was getting $15,000, $16,000 checks. Everybody in the hood was flossing, bubbling up, counting money on the internet. This is what Trump gave y'all back. Soon as Biden didn't even get into office, 2 weeks after he got elected, Black Lives Matter and Tamika Mallory and them started dissing him. But what y'all fail to realize, before he got into office, they fought tooth and nail. You got to see audio and videos with my son dissing, talking trash to Ice Cube, somewhat a little bit, but kissing up a little bit. But my son would ham on Lil Wayne, disrespected him, called him all types of junkies. Because he felt like more people started leaning towards Trump. But surprisingly, Biden won. Soon as Biden went, the same black people that backed him and flipped on their own kind to promote him, disowned him. You know why? Because what's next to come is going to be medieval ugly. It is what it is. Y'all wanted to know my take? This is just part one of my rant. I ain't even get started yet. To anybody and everybody that was on my Instagram page, mysteriously, the same way they kicked Trump off of Instagram, where they kicked me off too, I don't even know why they kicked me off of Instagram. The day before yesterday, one of the two. So my new Instagram page is I believe it's Team Hassan Campbell. Anybody that subscribed to my Instagram page today, I'm following you right back. It is what it is. Everybody that followed me, I'm following you right back. So we'll take it from there. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. Make sure you hit the like button if you feeling this video and you really, really rock with me. Share this video because they slowing down my videos. It is what it is, man. To me, I like the script because all of this is written. The ink is dried and the pen is lifted. All of this was preordained. It was pre-written. It was pre-scripted. It's sort of like the movie or the TV series, The Simpsons. The only thing that I'm waiting now to see, like in The Simpsons, it predicted what? The last and the final stage of this game that they're playing is Donald Trump getting his snot box rocked. R.I.P. R.I.P. That's the end of it. That's the end game right there. So now I'm waiting to see if The Simpsons is going to fulfill the prophecies. Let's just stay tuned. This is probably the realest video you've seen all day today. Let me know in the comments. Matter of fact, it's probably the realest video that you've seen in a whole year. Let me know in the comment section. It is what it is. This is what makes me who I am. I'm the best of the best at what I do. Pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. The more that I know, the more I say less. The more that I grow, the more that they test.